Okay, so a very funny story with this car. Now, the owner of this car has an S5 Sportback, right, which his wife drives. And what happened was that one day he was looking at Muda to gauge the current value of his S5 Sportback while he renews his insurance. And whilst he was, go on Muda, he searched Audi S5, press search. This came up, an actual S5 Cabriolet. And our friend, because he termakan all our drop the top poison and whatnot, right, he immediately bought it. Okay, he bought the car, he enjoyed the car, and now because he's going into a new business venture, okay, one which I'm actually a part of. So some of you guys would have heard me mention that one of the new services that we will be eventually making available here in EvoClub Car Wash is that we will be 3D printing car parts, car trim parts basically that are obsolete, no longer in production, or enhancements of existing parts. We are going to 3D print, and the owner of this car actually is my partner in that venture. And the reason he's letting this car go is because he's actually trying to raise additional capital to fund the venture. Okay, it was a very difficult decision for him because he has two S5s, but the wife prefers to drive the Sportback, and he decided that, well, this is the car to go in order to free up some business capital. Okay, so well, you see, in Malaysia, right, we have A5 Cabrios, we have a lot of S5s, but S5 Cabrio, this is rare. I think in the whole Malaysia there are only a handful of these guys around. So if you are, if you're interested to get yourself a cabriolet, all right, you've always wanted to get you want to get yourself a drop the top, and you like your Audis, this car is very much worth looking into. This is the B8 generation S5, okay, and this 3-liter V6 supercharged engine that powers this S5. Well, you can ask Bobby all about its reliability. We're very happy with this car, and yeah, and this now can be yours too. So this car earlier, a few months back, after the owner bought this car, he actually dropped this car here for a full enduro package, all right, with us. So we've got that all cleaned up, but since then the car has been, he has taken this car to Johor, he's taken this car for a few Genting runs, and yeah, so this car is in need of another cleanup again lah, before it finds its way to its new owner. So the S5 Cabrio is a soft top, okay, it's a soft top, powered, fully powered. I've retracted the roof, but let's check out. So open the boot, okay, with the roof down. Okay, so I'm not sure about the measurements, but you can see there is it. Look at this back, right? It still goes deep inside, so you can still conceivably squeeze a golf bag inside here with even with the top down, okay, and plus the seats have split folding. Brilliant. Okay, so you can see here what Audi has done is that they have raised this section of the boot floor. So, well, there's a 1-inch gap here lah, but still you can use this to load long objects. You can use this to load long objects, but there's a warning sticker here to warn you not to put things here, because this is where the roof mechanism lies. Okay, so also there's another warning here: do not cover this, okay, because this is important part of the roof mechanism as well. The headrest here, this is fixed onto the body. Okay, all this, look at this nice soft touch plastics here. Okay, well, all this is going to be cleaned up properly lah, before we hand it to the next owner. Okay, so we'll bring this up. So let's go inside. All right. Now, I'm 170 centimeters tall. I've got unlimited headroom above me. But I have to say, the accommodations here are pretty good. I'm not being forced to sit super upright. Let me just show you. I'm not having to sit super upright. I've got a decent amount of lean. Well, this seat is quite far back, but it's okay. Still respectable amount of leg room. Decent thigh support. Okay, and here we've got dedicated rear blowers. And what's underneath here? So there's this flap here that lifts up. Okay, but I cannot ascertain. Okay, so there's a 12-volt socket underneath here, not very visible. Okay, this is a sliding lid, but this lid is not properly working already, so we will not touch that. Okay, strictly a 4-seater here in this. So 2 buckles, cup holders here, stepped cup holders. Okay, and rubberized. So you've got Isofix mounts here. Here at the side. Okay, now this trim piece is missing, need to be restored back. Okay, here, well, all a good mix of red and black materials here, leather materials, all very, very pleasant to the touch. This is a proper armrest, nice decent armrest here. Okay, there's a pocket here, but not on that side, because I believe that side is where the fuel filler is. So no pocket there, that's fine. Now, and what's this? So I can press this, I can adjust the seat forward. So now you've got better leg room, right? Push this down, and well, with the roof down, easy to come in and out, right? So we drop this, bring the seat back. So now you've got a full-length door bin here, and I like how the red contrasts with the black. This is a nice interior color combo. So we've got the seat adjustment memory here. Okay, door lock and unlock button only on the driver's side, unfortunately. Okay, and you have 4 power windows. So this window here also goes up and down, right? And yeah. So look at the nice seat color combo, guys. This is a very, very good color combo. But I do have to highlight that patch, I believe, is replaced because there's a very obvious mismatch in color between these 2 sections of the seat. But that's not a big deal, because it shows that this car belongs to a previous owner who cared for the car, and this predates the current owner. This was done by the owner before that. All right, so this is the dashboard. Okay, now got a start stop button here. Now this owner has replaced the center the MMI system with an Android system, so it's a touchscreen. I believe it's a touchscreen, yeah. Oh. Well, it works together in conjunction with the rotary, right? So I can turn the rotary selector. All right, the system responds, and I thought it was a touchscreen. I could be wrong. All right, so funnily enough, this section, this half of the screen actually resembles a BMW CI. Okay, yeah, so in just now in the screen before, it does not have it did not have touch function, but this one supports touch. Exit. All right, so this car info I think goes back to the original Audi original Audi software, you like. So yeah, this is an Android system. Okay, multimedia. So you've got a CD player here. Now this is the slot for you to insert the key fob, and you can, so there are 2 ways to start the car. You can either press your key in and start, or you can use the start stop button whilst keeping the key inside your pocket. Now, a couple of things to note with this particular car: this switch panel comes out. So if you want to raise or lower the roof, you have to use your fingers to press this down. All right. Oh wait, I have to close the door. And yeah, now I am raising the roof. All fully automated. So the dashboard here, the typical Audi red illumination, dual zone climate control here. This is a UK spec car, as you can see from the 2-unit speedometer display. Yep. So this cabin obviously has seen some wear and tear, to be honest, but the good thing is that everything still looks and feels nice, solid. So I'm going to take this car out for a drive. Now, if there's one thing that Bobby can never stop gushing about his old S4, is how instantaneous and immediate that car responds to throttle inputs. That is a basic characteristic of the 3-liter V6 supercharged engine that Audi used in this generation of its S4, S5, even the A6 3.0. And I have to say, I am hard pressed to disagree with it, because for those of us who are accustomed and even have learned to adjust it to the turbocharged way of life, whereby the sensation of acceleration comes ever so slightly delayed, you know, even by half a second or a tenth of a second, that delay is there, right, between the time you step on the accelerator to the time when we see the tachometer appreciably increase. This one, it's immediate and it is relentless. It does not punch like a turbocharger, make no mistake about it, but the urgency is there and it is linear. You know, remember a few months ago I did a video in a Mercedes 204 C200 compressor. This is that times 10. All right, that same naturally aspirated like response, but with turbocharged urge. Now there's that characteristic Audi understeer, you know, compared to those of us accustomed to the more fleet-footed BMW handling. Okay, Audi is naturally nose heavy. This is not a car that you want to chuck around corners with enthusiasm, but you want to enjoy the effortlessness of the engine, all right, the stability that the Quattro offers, and if you so like it, the open air, the joys of open air motoring, all right, with the roof down. Okay, so I have to say one thing right now. One advantage with driving a convertible here now is that I'm stopped at a traffic light, right? Red light. I can just take out my phone, all right, play with my phone, scroll my Facebook, scroll. Most of the time when the traffic turn, when the light is in front turn green, all right, I'm so engrossed in my social media that I gonna horn. But now with the roof down, as soon as I see the car's moving, I can hear the cars next to me moving, but I'm off. Okay, and I have to say, this 3-liter supercharged engine really is something special. So even if you're not sold on the idea of a convertible, you really should try to experience this gem of an engine at least once in your lifetime. Because for one, they are not going to make another one like this anymore. The muscle, the torque from this engine really is unflinching. It's relentless. Just keep stepping on it. It doesn't seem to run out of acceleration. So anyways guys, if you are interested to get your hands on this S5, I highly encourage you to do so. Owner spent, I think, about 140,000 ringgit on this car, inclusive of repairs. So he's trying to recoup back as much of that money as possible. This is the same owner, all right? The owner is the same person who commissioned us to do up the Alpha 156 project, if you recall. So I can assure you that this guy does not skim on the maintenance and restoration of his car. This car basically is buy and drive condition. Okay guys, so we have placed the S5 here at this used car dealer by the name of Carnet. They are based in this multi-story parking lot in Cheras. I'll include their address, Google Map and Waze links in the description section below. You can come here, view the car. All right, asking price for this is 118,000 ringgit. So you guys can come here, check this car out, give you an offer. All right, and we will negotiate from there. Okay, so a couple of months back, this car came to EvoClub Car Wash, received a full enduro package. Before sending the car here, our crew, we have also given it a wash, and of course, before you take delivery of the car, the EvoClub Car Wash team will once again undertake to give this car another thorough cleanup again. If you are also interested in other enhancements like window films, if you want to do coating on the car, if you want to do, say, reupholster the leather seats, we can also arrange that for you. Just let us know. Okay, so yeah, drop us a line, okay, at 012-488-0367. You can PM us on Facebook, Instagram, all right, or you can contact the dealer directly to check the car out. So that's all for today's video, guys. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.